We're at Devil's Lake, and this is a view from our walk-in campsite. It's the lake, and our boats are down on shore down there, kind of tied up to a pine tree. You can see the path. This is camp. The clouds have moved in a little bit, so we put in the vestibule on the tent. In the process of making dinner too. Say hi, Mark.
Hi.
Eat dinner. What's for dinner? Well, right now we're boiling potatoes, or mashed potatoes. Yep. And then later there's going to be a bunch of mixed vegetables sauteed up in that. So it'll be vegetable medley over mashed potatoes with cheese on it. Yum 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 yum. And here's some views. A little while later I'll walk down to the lake and film a little more. Here's our kayaks hanging out by the lake shore. Got them locked together here, and then they're tied to a pine tree up there. We put them in another cove and then paddled them around this cove that's near our campsite. And the Cascade Lakes Highway runs right alongside the lake here. And this is our first overnight trip since we moved to Bend. Aside, together at least. I went to the beach with a friend, but this is our first one. This is only about 30 minutes from the house, so what we did was, we don't have a pet sitter at this point set up, and so we ended up just feeding the cats a little bit early. They get raw food, and so it's not like you can just leave a bowl of kibble for them. And we fed them early, and then we left a little snack thing in another bowl, and we took off for the late afternoon, evening, and we're hoping that the clouds clear up tonight a little bit. They usually do, and that way we can watch the Perseids for as much as the full moon will allow, and we can watch the moon, and then we'll get up in the morning and maybe have a quick little hike or paddle and then head back early so that we can feed the cats again. So it's kind of a funny little pattern, but it seems worth it, and it's like our first testing this out. And if this works, then we'll do something really similar with some of the shorter backpacking trails that are right off this highway, because we miss our overnighters. So this is a real treat for us. This is just such a beautiful place. I camped here about 15 years ago, and I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I got out of the tent, and the stars were so bright and they felt like they were so low, and I was half asleep that I literally ducked because it felt like I was going to hit my head on the stars. So I have high hopes for our stars tonight, and the Perseids are supposed to be happening, so I'm hoping that when we wake ourselves up in the wee hours of the morning for the Perseids, that it'll be good at this spot. This lake is really cold. It's colder than the river in town, so I'm not going for a swim right now. It's beautiful to look at.